Explain the concern of Supreme Court of India in combating gender stereotypes. Judiciary from time to time has helped in constitutionalism of women causes. Supreme Court Visaka guideline on marital rape, LGBT community on working women's problem, lack of representation in judiciary. Concerns on gender struggle. Only 4 out of 31 judges in Supreme Court are women. No CGI women so far. Concept of biological male and female not absolute. CGID by Chandrachud. Decriminalization of adultery. Section 497 IPC. Women not a property of male. Article 14 to 18 talk about right to equality which prohibits gender discrimination. Supreme Court has emphasized it time and again. Examine the relevance of Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023. Criminal law reform is one of the key concerns of any society. Recently, Government of India conducted major overhaul to it. Indian Penal Code 1862, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, CRPC 1973, Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, Indian Evidence Act 1872, Saksh Sanhita, relevance of Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, introduction of audio visual trial, put fixed dates to conduct hearing and verdict, centralization of police, new crime and investigation procedure issues, deep fake, pending cases 4.5 crore, police and prison reform, lack of transparency. To conclude, BNSS is a step in right direction, but to implementation must be ensured along with acceptance by public. Evaluate the role of AI in decision-making process of the legislative institution. AI can be defined as development of computer system which pa- uh, took of human intelligence. Role of AI in legislative preparation, decision making. Quantity of laws can be increases. Data-based quality. Database is making big data, objectivity in lawmaking, lack of corruption, updated lawmaking, issues attached, biasness, facial recognition, missing of misusing of human emotion. For example, AI can ignore need of affirmative action for the sake of equality. Privacy concerned, K. Swami judgment. Recently, India chaired global partnership on AI GPAI summit, which called for managing risk and challenging to AI challenges too. Hence, they should be introduced on pilot basis. Describe the parameters and impact of Global Wage Report 22.3. Global Wage Report was a report captured attention recently, which provided data in pandemic order, post-pandemic order, facts released by ILO, parameters, demand and supply, subsidy, food, uh, inflation, PPP impacts, labor disparity in market, better accounting of labor hikes, informed policymaking, realization of ILO goals. Hence, global wage report was a step in right direction. National government must sensitize below a report outcome. What are the provision of the Foreign Trade Policy 2023 regarding export promotion initiative in India? Foreign Trade Policy 2023 was a progressive step towards achieving goals of 5 trillion economy, 1 trillion export value, Viksit Bharat by 2047, making India manufacturing hub, basis provision for export forming, development of district export excellence, example Faridabad, New Adilabad, road tap measures, tariff reduction, digital export formula issues, competing with China, withdrawal of subsidy, employability. Hence, it tries to move for incentive-based export formula to expand formation of capital good. G20 अयं निजा परो वेति गया लघु सतम यदा विस्तम तो वसुदेव कुटुंबकम. The Sanskrit sloka itself once a Upanishadic text but a lifestyle, a cultural perspective that has illuminated the whole world. This beautiful sloka inspired the G20 question theme of the India 2023 through Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, underlying philosophy of the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam world as one family, primacy of family values, looking beyond narrow nationalism, linking to samasti, globalization at a spiritual level. So this wonderful quote has always inspired Indian foreign policy, be it Gujarat Doctrine, Panchsheel or 5S. Steps by India reflecting Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam in G20 extension of digital public infrastructure, inclusion of African Union in G20, Russia Ukraine truce, New Delhi's leaders' declaration, India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor, Global Biofuel Alliance, tripling renewable energy, steps, inclusion of African Union, giving voice to Global South. A family is incomplete without an important member. New Delhi Leaders Declaration, world speaking in one language, the success of one earth, one family, one future. On Russia-Ukraine truce, like a Kutum, problem of one is problem of all. India called for immediate cessation of hostility, signed by G7, Europe and China. India, Middle East, Europe economic corridor, geopolitically and geostrategically very important for world. Such move will ease travel of one family member to other. Global Biofuel Alliance bring members like US, Brazil Sustainable Development Goal 2030. Tripling renewable energy, later signed by COP at 28. SOM's consensus of family member, extension of DPIs, India's UPI going global, diaspora extended family. Hence, we find India's approach is well aligned with the ancient philosophy. However, there are few challenges: climate change, Israel-Hamas war, no respect of international law by China in South China Sea, endless wars of Russia-Ukraine, India's own development challenges. Way forward. Any philosophy can be relevant only if it is well stands the test of time. Hence, India can take following steps to further the goal of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam implementation of New Delhi Leaders Declaration, climate change regulation, global stacks, tech, COP28 making issues based coalition, SEO BRICS Plus, addressing its own development challenges. Like the Mukhya of Kutum, Bharat should take the lead. UCC. What could be the potential positive and negative societal consequences of introducing a uniform civil code in India considering its rich diversity? Explain. The state must endeavor to implement UCC throughout the territory of India. Part 4, Article 44 of the Constitution of India. The above declaration is non-justiciable. The directive principle of state policy in India has been a major cause of debate from time to time. UCC has been in news recently because of a number of causes. BJP manifesto of general election in 2019 mentions implementing UCC. Many state governments are making committee to see feasibility of UCC. Example Gujarat, Uttarakhand. Law Commission head by Rituraj Avasthi has called for consultation, understanding of UCC, one nation, one law, simplifies various personal laws of different religion. Under Indian secularism, state can interfere through principally distance model, categorized as liberal intellectual DPSP. Since Indian subcontinent has unique diversity and occurrence of various sects and subsects, it is said to have bigger societal consequences, potential positive societal consequences, securing the unity and integrity because of multiple personal codes. Oneness is sometimes can for furnished for it force it if enforced it will be a step towards uniform citizenship without any concession. Gender justice. In many personal laws, the position of women is subordinate, hence it's pivotal. Reducing judicial burden due to multiplicity, many dependencies. 4.5 crore as of 2023 is lying into minority appeasement. According to thinkers like Arun Sauri, UCC would better the politics in line with constitutional and legal precedent. Many women members in Constitutional Assembly favored Sarla Mudgal judgment, Sarah Bano, potential negative social consequence, violation of Article 26, right to manage religious affairs, seen as majoritarianism program, disrespecting minority sentiment. Gender justice has nothing to do with it. All religions have certain lack of decency may create unrest in society because it is being done over the top, not coming from religions within. Way forward as a covered by law commission, optional UCC, don't make it mandatory, follow by calm approach. Rationalization of personal laws must be done in stepwise manner. consultation with all stakeholders. Hence, Law Commission summarized that UCC is neither necessary nor possible at this point of time, but to follow the constitutional ideas, dialogue and debate must go on in spirit of deliberative democracy. Thank you.